Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's Tier 1 stream. Racing here at Mexico, round 2. Comms tonight, it's just myself again, Claymore. Cheers for that, Colin. Evening, lads. Weather is looking all dry. That is good. Kieran, first car right on track, so we'll stick on with him. After an entertaining round 1 with nothing short of a bit of drama at the end, with Bobo disconnecting and yeah, Flick's ending up taking the win. I'm just hoping for an exciting race. Do have, I'm going to say a couple of new drivers, but there's only the one. It's just Glock making his debut as a reserve in the Alpine seat. And here we go, Kieran getting us underway. Evening, Pink. Thanks for tuning in, bud. It's funny because whenever I see you put my name like that, I feel like you're my biggest supporter, and then you never comment again. You just leave me hanging. Sounds a bit weird at the moment. There we go, Kieran coming up to the S's now in Sector 2. It's a nice camera angle for it. Oh, there we go, Pink, second comment. Yeah, he loves me. He loves me. And Kieran's invalidated. Wahey. We got Colin on a lap. Jump on with him. Just a quick check. Tyres everyone's using. With it being such a high wearing track, I'd expect everyone to only use softs because they want to save anything harder for the race. Colin, first lap, a 1:16.3. Harold. Come on, Alpine. We've got Rick, who's just started a lap as well, so we'll stick on with Harold and jump on to Rick, see how he's doing. A lot of people not wanting to go out too early, waiting for maybe better track conditions so they don't have to use 2 sets potentially, but you run that risk of an invalidation on your one run. Harold 56.3, Sector 2, same purple, but no time at board yet, so that could be that. Into the final corner now. Plenty of VRS left, to be honest, at the end of his lap, and a 15.897, so good time there from Harold. Rick next. Ooh, thought he were invalidating there at the stadium section as well. Out the final corner, and again, a lot of battery left. 15.980, so less than a tenth behind Harold. Moritz will be next. Don't look a great Sector 2 split. Bloody hell, he almost hit pit wall then as well. 16 flat for Moritz. We've got Airways coming through the S's now. End of Sector 2. 56.6. A few tenths off. To the line, 16.6. P5 for Airways. We've got Flicks on an outlap and Red on an outlap as well. Flicks has just started his hot lap, so we'll stick on for that. I don't know if it's just me, but the game sounds really quiet, as though I'm really far away from it. And Flicks. I was about to say Flicks has backed out and then he spun. Has just started a lap. Is Rick going for another lap? He is. And he's improving. Almost 4 tenths at Sector 2. And it's a 15.6. Big improvement there from Rick. Oh, pressing buttons. Rick to P1, 15.6. Didn't expect a second run on the same, well, yeah, second lap on the same run. Flicks is going again. Where's our man now? Just coming through the stadium into the final corner. 15.8. Good first lap. Very good first lap. We've got JJ just started his lap. Flicks, we'll jump on with Flicks now. Coming to end of Sector 1. Improved by 6 tenths at Sector 1. Which is good because he needs about 30 seconds. See what he manages through the S's now. .56.5, so 2 tenths off, I think, Harold's time. I think Harold was the 56.3. Ooh, looks a bit wobbly there through the end of the stadium. 16 flat though, P4. Got yellow flag, that's... I don't know. It popped up where Moritz was. Always on the lap. Where did JJ go? 16.1, JJ P6. Got a McLaren coming right final corner. That Pink starting a lap, yeah. And the Mercedes is following Pink. Who's that? Moritz following Pink. That's not a bad place to be fair. I know I made a comment in Tier 3 chat that I snuck pole position here last season because I followed the fastest lad in the tier. Glock 15.7 on his first run. or the first lap of his first run. He could do similar to what Rick did. But Glock on his debut up there. Sammy there, 16.4. GRL well anyway, 16.5. Dan's just started a hot lap. Got Pink now coming through the stadium. Up to the final corner. "15 flat. There you go. There's a statement. Shit. Spray goes P9 with a 16.1. Oh, as Colin says, Glock had a snap in the stadium, was on to beat Rick. Fair enough. I'll be honest, I don't think that's cost him 7 tenths. But he might have been between Rick and Pink. To be fair, he could be going again. I'm not too sure. Oh no, he's in pits. He's in pits. After seeing Rick do a cool down lap and go again, I wondered if someone else would. Dan, 16.2. So P11 for Dan on his first run. We've got Bobo on a lap though. And we've got Waffle as well. Oh, big snap through sector 2. That's it. His lap's gone. But he's not invalidated, but I don't know how. He must have lost a lot of time. Well, 56.2 is quicker than Harold went in sector 2. If he's not invalidated, that is insane. If he goes quicker here, that is insane. $15.5. He goes P2 after cutting out part of the S's. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Yeah, sorry, I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that one bit. Bobo 15.3 put himself P2 just ahead of Wiffle. We've got Ant on a lap at the moment. Oh, as Glock says, maybe a tenth more in that, and Colin saying it's a tenth to Rick. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. What are you talking about, Bruce? You see him have that massive snap and run straight off at the S's. The entrance of the S's. Like, the ruling is, if you don't lose enough time, your lap is invalidated. So he had to have lost time. I mean, if he's set a 15.5 after losing enough time, then fair enough. I'm expecting his next lap to be in the 14s. Yeah. I mean, hold on, we're on YouTube. Let's just rewind it a bit and watch it again. And 16.2, put himself P14. Well, anyways, just started another lap. Airways coming to the end of his lap. I think he's got CV Gould ahead of him as well. Sammy's just started his hot lap. CV Gould, 16 flat, puts himself P12. Airways, 16.2, just behind his teammate. But ahead of Dan, that puts Dan in P15 in that danger position. Kieran's just started a lap as well. I mean, that don't look great for Kieran though. Caught behind his teammate and the driver on an in lap. Unless Rick were trying to give him a slipstream, he might have been. Difficult to say where the cut-off's going to be, to be honest. Personally, I think the cut-off's going to be around that, around the P10-11 mark, 15.9-ish, yeah. I can see people improving, but are they going to improve by that much? Kieran, 16 flat. CV Gould's done. Sammy's done. What can Ant do? $56.3, so not a bad time. Whiffle over a 56.2. Helps if you cut the S's, you know. And 15.9, that puts him through. Drops Spray and Pray out. Who's 4 tenths under at sector 1. Who's next to cross the line? Flicks starting a hot lap. Spray is coming up to the line. Harold's decided to pit. Good lad. Spray 15.9, puts himself P10. Oh, he jumped up then. Colin, mechanical, 15.7 up to P5. That's a great lap from Colin. Great lap. Dan on a lap at the moment. Was quarter of a second under at sector 1, half a tenth at sector 2. Still in hot lap. Which is interesting to see at the moment. Overtake on, up to the line, 16 flat. He's improved by a tenth and a half, but not improved on the leaderboard, and that is that. I think that is that. JJ up to P3, 15.4. Great lap from JJ there, right at the death. Flicks up to P8, a 15.7. And the cut-off was a 15.9. Thank you very much. I'm experienced. Oh, some great lap times there. Obviously, Pink, Bobo, Whiffle, just doing the one run. I think Glock as well. Yeah, just the one. Oliver one. Saving the tyres for that second part of quali. Obviously, tyre strategy is key here. It is a high wearing track, so having the choice of tyres is vital. As Colin says, push Kieran out, so bonus. Yeah, to be honest, I'll give you an extra point for that. Just confirmation there. Pink setting the marker, the benchmark, 15 flat, and then less than quarter of a second back, Bobo, 10th back, or 10th and a half to JJ, Whiffle, Rick. Yeah, well, anyway, making it through there. Just 9 tenths off the fastest time, but losing Kieran, Dan, Gould, Sammy and Airways. Only 1.1 seconds covering the top 20 though. That's good. I'll be back in just a second. I'm back. Who we got first man on the lap? Moritz. We'll stick on with Moritz. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate that. Yeah, comms not. I say not natural to me, but I've done it pretty much since season 2. But yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that, mate. 17-1 from Moritz, 16-5 Colin, 15-5 from JJ. So JJ setting the pace early though. Probably fresh set of tyres. Maybe the other lads going out on used. Rick 16-2, Harold 15-9, Bobo 15-9. Doesn't tell me how old the tyres are there. Whiffle 16-3. That's probably because he followed the track through the S's. Well, anyway, 17-3. See what Glock's got coming through the stadium now. Uh, 15-6. Great time. Great time. Flicks and Pink on outlaps. Flicks just starting a hot lap, so we'll stick on with his. And Flicks is going to catch Armar on an outlap, and I think that's Glock on an inlap. He had a little snap. I will say Flix's cars looked a bit unsettled. Definitely through Q1 it did. And there you go, it's gone again. Flix is definitely struggling with this track, this setup. Keeps it absolutely nailed through the S's though. 57.2 is probably a second off the best time we've seen in sector 2. I think it's the slower corners he seems to be struggling with. 16.6, so it's only P10. Jump on with Pink. Oh, JJ saying Scrub's lovely. I thought you were the one on a fresh set. Well done, mate. Evening, bud. I knew you'd tune in. Just as you got P1. Well, we got Pink on a lap now, so it might not last long. We might not hear from you again now. I'll be honest, that's a great time on a Scrub set, mate. Great time. And here we go now, Pink through the stadium, into the final corner. What has he got? His first run in Q2. It's quick. It's a 14.999. Ahmad just coming out the final corner now. 15.5 goes P3. Still a good lap time. Got Ant on a lap and Flix, I think, is coming in. As Pink says, Scrub. Now, I don't know if he's calling JJ a scrub or saying he was on scrub tyres. Sorry, JJ. Couldn't help myself. Yeah, I'll be honest, Colin, it were pretty easy to call the 14s after seeing the early lap times. Ant 16.4 only puts him P10, so he's on that danger bubble at the moment. Moritz just started his second run. Ooh, looked like he cut corner 1 there, but not invalidated. A lot of curb as well, he bounced, so he must have lost some time. And refusing to give him a slipstream there. He'd rather take to the grass than give him a slipstream. Evening, pint size, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Moritz now coming up to the S's. Looks tidy. See what his sector 2 split is. Oh, he's very close to inside there. 56.2. That's quick. That is quick. It might put him between Bobo and Rick, maybe, if he keeps it up through sector 3. Puts him ahead of Bobo, just. There we go, 15.954, yeah, just over 200 ahead of Bobo. Great lap time. As Pink says, tyres, not JJ. Who we got next? Oh, Bobo's gone again. And Oliver has just started a lap as well, so we'll see how Bobo does. And we'll jump on with Oliver. Bobo, 56. Oh, 55. That's quick. That is very quick. I say very quick. It puts him mid 15s just off that sector 2 split. He's sector 3 improved as well, so 15.290. So Bobo improving on his second run. Jump on with Oliver now, see where he's at. He's in the S's. It looks nice and tidy. See what his sector 2 split is. 56.4, so it's an improvement on his time. He probably split the Alpines here if he keeps that up. He's done a damn sight more than that. I take my hats off. 15.5, puts himself P3 on his second run. Great job, Oliver. Glock just come out for a second run. Rick is going to be the next. It's across the line, so we'll stick on with Rick. And Rick, purple sector 1. Apologies, missed his sector 2 split there. Right in the final corner, see what he's got. Up to the line, P9 at the moment. And wow, Rick does P1, 14.7. Rick always a quick qualifier to be fair, so expect nothing different. Well, anyway, improving by a second so far at sector 2. See what he manages out at sector 3, out of the final corner, up to the line, 15.9, 1.3 second improvement, puts himself P9, 2 thousandths ahead of Moritz. Is that going to be enough to see him through? I don't think it is. Glock not improving to his backed out. Pink's retired in the pits. JJ retiring in the pits as well. Harold just started a lap. Well, anyways, on an in lap. So, Harold on a lap at the moment, and Glock has gone again. Bobo retiring as well. Them lads happy with the times they've set. Well, anyway, has pulled into the pits and retired. Whiffle's in the pits and retired as well, so Whiffle's out. Loves his setup, but it's not working. It might be too early to say that. It might be purely set up for the race, so, you know, quali might be his downfall, but we'll see. Harold, 15.4, puts himself P4. Great lap time there from Harold. Glock is next. 15.4 as well. Alpines split by half a tenth. Who've we got now? Spray, 4.5 tenths under at sector 2. He needs a bit more than that. He needs another 2 tenths for Moritz. And he's got it. Almost an 8-tenth improvement. 15.8 puts him P9. Well, anyways, now in that drop position. Got the McLaren of mechanical is invalidated, so Collins out. Moritz is coming through the stadium now. Oh, as Whiffles just said, his setup's terrible. He was joking. Moritz, P8, 15.5. Oh, who was that then? Flicks, 15.4, jumps up to P6. That's not Spray out. Ant now could potentially knock out Armar. And he does. He does. He replaced him by 7 thousandths of a second. Wow. That's close. 7 thousandths of a second between making it through to Q3 and being out. But yeah, Armar unfortunately just knocked out. Spray knocked out at the end. Well, anyway, Whiffle, mechanical, all out of Q2. Rick setting the pace here, 14.7. Pink setting a 14.999 on used tyres though, so there is more from Pink. But yeah, 1/4 of a second from Rick to Pink, and then same again to Bobo. The 2 Alpines doing really well there. 2 Red Bulls not too far behind. 8 tenths covering the top 10. Extremely close again. Losing Armar, Spray and Pray, well anyway, Whiffle and Mechanical. But now on to the Q3 session, the one that means everything. JJ first out on track, so we'll stick on with JJ. As Riker's cheering on Glock. As Glock says, not a chance. Probably P4 at best. I will say Glock obviously only joined this week. But, you know, I've heard from a few people who have pace. You seem to say more had pace, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I just, you know, welcome to the league and hope you enjoy racing here. To be fair. As JJ gets us going in this Q3 session. As Glock says, I used to be an alien, but appreciate the welcome and the support. Yeah, obviously it was myself who was the in you when you joined the league. But yeah, obviously we have you named a few drivers that you drove with, so we asked about, and yeah, seems to be a lot of praise for yourself. So I'm expecting big things watching it on comms. Whether you are or not, I definitely am. JJ, smooth as you like. Through the S's there, lovely. And he's not burning, so this is just a burner lap. This is typical JJ. As Kieran says, used to be. Yeah, to be fair, popping into Tier 1 on your debut, making it through to Q3 comfortably it's a big thing. JJ, yeah, he might need to improve on that lap. 25.8. Definitely a burner lap there from JJ. But we've got Rick on a lap now in Sector 2. Tidy again through the S's. Make it look so easy in these F1 cars compared to the F2 on Tuesday. Colin laughing at JJ's time. I'll be honest, Colin, I think he might still knock you out. As Rick's now through the final corner. 15.6 is the first competitive time on the board. We've got JJ now coming round at the end of his second run. See what he manages. It looks quick. 15.6. Not as quick as I thought it was going to be, to be fair though. Pink. 14.6. There you go. A second difference. Harold 15.7. Moritz 15.9. Oliver's just started the lap, finished the lap. Oh, he must have been validated. He's no ERS. Bobo coming up to the final corner. I'm only winding you up, Colin. It's just because you had something to say. Flicks has crashed out in the S's. So after commenting on Flicks' setup and that he's struggling handling the car, he's lost it in the S's in Q3 where he must have been pushing on the limit. Bobo set a 14.9 there as well, so Bobo up to P2. But yeah, Flicks out. We've got Ant just started a lap. Glock is in Sector 2 right now. Oliver's end of Sector 2 coming into the stadium section. Stick on with Oliver. The rear of Flix's car seems so unstable. Oliver's straight into the pits. Rear Flix's... Oh, Glock has a big slide there as well into the stadium. So that lap's gone for him. What can Ant do? Out the final corner now, up to the line, 15.5. P3 for Ant, just ahead of his teammate, but still about 6 tenths off Bobo, and just less than a second, 9 tenths off Pink. I think Flicks will be a little disappointed with that. Obviously, car seemed hard to drive, having a lot of snaps and having to correct a lot. Couple of mistakes on his first run in Q1. But he managed to make it through. Same again in Q2 then, it looked unsettled in certain corners, especially the slower corners. He looked absolutely on rails through Sector 2 in Q2. But this time round, maybe pushing a little bit more on the limit, a little bit more, it's bit him. His car's ended up in the wall and the entrance to the S's. And there we go, first run's done. Harold is on his way. Well, he's already on and out lap, not on his way out of the pits. Harold, our current Tier 2 champion. And I think this is round 2 of Tier 1. I think it's his second Q3 appearance. Let me just have a double check before I start talking shite. Quality, there it is. Yep, I am talking shite. He was P12, he qualified P12 last round. So, yeah, P12 and then into the top 10 on his second race in Tier 1. That's still positive from the T2 champion. And here we go, 56 flat through Sector 2 into the stadium now. Still plenty of battery to use for the lap. Not that much actually recharge, but I'm sure he'll burn it all now. Out that final corner, up to the line, and it is a 15.2, pushing P3. Great lap there, Harold. We've got Glock, who's just started his lap as well. Obviously made a big mistake on his first run. See what he manages this time. He doesn't have a delta to go against, so I might find it a bit more difficult. Always find it easier working against the delta. You sort of know the time you've set. You have that benchmark. Oh, I can struggle to get it through there a little bit. Up to the S's now though. Smooth. Very smooth. Yeah, all the way through, flat out. Brilliant. 55.9. That's a quick Sector 2 split. Into the stadium now though. Ooh, little lock up. Final corner. burn the rest of that battery. It's a 15.277, jumps above his teammate by 12 thousandths of a second. Who is next? Who is next? It's the Aston Martin. Is it Ant? It's JJ. Improving by over a quarter of a second. Almost 3/10. What's he got? 15 flat P3. What's Rick got? 14 fuller. I was about to say I think the only person who could challenge the top two is Rick. Oliver's there with a 15 flat. What's Pink got now? Pink coming round the final corner. This is going to be something stupid now. We might. Oh, yeah. 14.290. What's Bobo got? A 14.692. So Rick's P2. Moritz now with a 14.9. What a lap time, Moritz. Tier 2 champ. No, sorry. That was Harold. Moritz has come up from Tier 2 as well at a 14.9. Wow. I feel bad for Harold now. He's ended up P9. Pink 14.2. That's it. There's less than a second covering the top 9 now. Wow. I'll be back just before the start of the race, guys. I am back. Apologies, guys. A little delay there. Yeah, normally I just run for a cig, but not a lot of you all know. My wife is currently pregnant with our first child, so can't help myself but check in on her before I go, and that's 5 lights. Away we go, not the start that Glock would have wanted. Drive through for a jump start on his debut. Pink holding his position. Bobo making it up past Rick. Rick's got the inside line though through turn 1. Bobo's got inside for turn 2. Keeps the position. Rick backs out. Glock, obviously, jump start there. Has to commit and try and make as much as he can up on the first lap. Make the most of that jump start because that drive through is going to screw you. He's up past Moritz. Have a look at the position changes. We've got Glock up 3. No surprise with a jump start. Well, anyway, up 3 without jump starting. Up 4 now. Up past Ant. Flicks up 2. Pink just pulling away at the front there. He's brought that DRS gap already. Glock now up past Rick as well. He's pushing. He has to push. That drive through is going to send him so far back. Whiffle up 3 places. Ooh, almost hits the back of Ant. Dan up 3 places as well. Harold down 6. Not a great start from Harold, but long game. I'll be honest, a lot of the guys ahead burning a lot of battery, a lot down in the 40% region. Mechanical did not see what happened to Colin. He has pitted, so he must have had damage that first lap. Glock stared out. This is probably the last lap he's got to come in for that drive through. It'll put him down behind CV Gold. He'd stay ahead of Colin. Yeah, strange race that. Definitely. But yeah, front two have just pulled away. Pink's got 1.6 to Bobo. Bobo's got 2.6 as Glock does come in for his drive through. So now Bobo's got 3 seconds to the car behind. I see the yellow fuel light on Pink's car. I see it on Oliver. Oh, Dan, 10-second penalty. Cutting a corner. How's he cut a corner there? The final corner. Unless he's done it through the stadium section, it were a bit delayed popping up, I'm not too sure. But we've got a DRS train from P3 down to P11. Well, anyway, up 5 places now, up into P8. Harold down in P14, Airways up 5, Airways up into P15. Glock down 12 places. Probably not the start to CDR that he'd have wanted. He's got that yellow fuel light on as well. So has Pink. Pink and Bobo both saving a bit of battery now. Rick's closed in a second on Bobo. And Rick has pulled away from Moritz as well. So Rick has broke that train. But we are starting to get a bit of field spread and a bit of a train. JJ looked like you were going for it on all over there, but backed out. It's just sort of as you were now. Everyone just sort of following each other around. Not too much going on. Whiffle up past Ant. Whiffle and well anyway up 5 places now. Sammy up 4, Dan up 4. Dan with a 10-second penalty though. Dan up past Spray. And here we go. This is why strategy here is so important. We've got this such a big DRS train from 4th down to 11th. And it's all about how they manage the tyres. We'll have a look at the tyre positions. The tyre selections, sorry. Everybody bar Rick, Sammy, Kieran and CV Gould is on the mediums. Everybody, the others, the ones that I mentioned are on the hards. So Rick, not in a horrendous position actually, he's caught Bobo, he's on the back of Bobo now. With more battery as well, Bobo's tyres seem to have gone. And that's it, them mediums will struggle after 5 laps. And Rick's through. No early safety car is helping Rick. Rick now only 1.4 behind Pink. Whiffle up past well anyway. But that's a bit of a break in that DRS train. Whiffle now 1.4 behind Flicks and the group ahead. I'd expect to see Sammy, Kieran and CV Gould start gaining on the cars ahead, but they don't seem to be yet. As Dan and Spray are battling this side by side. Going into the S's side by side as well. Enough room left. Looks good from my point of view, from where I've jumped on there. That looks great racing. Spray battling it out tough. Dan trying to hang it out, but, you know, making a sensible decision to back out. As Harold's almost pushing Dan through the corners there. Oliver into the pits. So Oliver, to me, definitely going for a 2-stop. I think it's a little bit early. As Dan goes back past Spray with DRS there. Harold gets past him. Sammy's going for it as well. Yeah, contact there. Looked like a late move from Sammy, to be fair. I get why he tried it, but it always looked late. But yeah, it's a double DRS zone from that detection, so Spray now without DRS on that second straight, which has helped Sammy get past. On the hards, which will be starting to feel better. Rick is right on the back of Pink, and he's got Bobo by 2 seconds. So them hard tyres are really working for Rick. Starting on the hards has worked with no early safety car, but this first stint is not over yet. And here we go, Rick. With DRS, just breezes past Pink. Breezes past. We're getting people starting to pit now. Flicks well anyway. Whiffle into the pits. Dan pits. Spray's picked up 3 seconds. Kieran's picked up 3 seconds. But Kieran's passed Spray as well. So after Sammy got past him, Kieran got past him. Flicks well anyway, going for hards, Whiffle mediums, Glock hards, Dan hards. And now we see the strategy calls. And as people are getting to the end of the tyre life on them mediums, are we going to see mistakes, slides here and there, someone hit a wall, a safety car potentially? Because at the moment, it's looking good for the hard runners. Especially Rick. Oh, Spray, tumbling down. In the S's. He's back on track. Flicks has got past him. No safety car. But he is missing end plate. He has got wing damage. So that will absolutely screw Spray. Bobo's pitted. Bobo's gone for the undercut. Armar's pitted. Rick just sort of pulling away at the front still, just in control. Pink using a lot more battery. He's got, 40-50% less battery. Still got that yellow fuel light as well, so he's not saving fuel. JJ 70-odd%, looking comfortable as well, but he is a fair way back from them leading two. Sammy not in a horrendous position. He'll score some points if it stays as is. Glock setting the fastest lap there. His hard's definitely warmed up. 2-lap old. Airways pitting. Colin pitting. Still the top 9 yet to pit. Pink now 5 seconds behind Rick. And that gap that was 6.5 seconds from Pink to JJ is now 4.5. So JJ is handling his tyres a lot better than Pink, it seems. Pink's in the pits. Wouldn't surprise me if JJ pits. Oh no, it doesn't. JJ stares out. Moritz stares out. Ant stares out. What does Harold do? Harold stares out as well. Oh. I don't know if that's on the hope of a safety car or what. Pink's now come out 2 seconds behind Bobo. Sorry, no, 1.2 behind Bobo, 1.3. Oh, it's going up that gap now because Bobo's just got past Gold and Oliver are battling. And Pink's behind these two. So the undercuts work massively for Bobo, but the 2-lap offset, will it? Rick pitting on the 12th lap. 12 laps on his hards and he's pitting. Rick's gone for a set of mediums. JJ's pitted, Harold's pitted. JJ's gone for hards. Harold's gone for hards. That makes sense. So Rick's come out ahead of his teammate. Well, yeah, 3.5 seconds ahead of Bobo on a faster tyre now as well. But the tyre won't last as long. Rick battling Sammy. He's up past Sammy now. Sammy on 12-lap old hard. Still no safety cars, no VSCs, no nothing. CV Gold tumbling now on the older hards. Everybody on the fresher tyres really gaining on them. Rick now up into P2 past Moritz as well. 5 seconds to the leader. Moritz has pitted. I wonder if Ant's trying to go for a one-stop. Bobo up past Kieran now. Pink stuck behind him. Pink behind his teammate from last season. He gets past him easily. Oliver's going for it as well. I think Kieran at the back of Oliver there. Oh, yellow flags, final corner. That spray with wing damage. Oh, drifting into the pits. And retiring from the session. Oh, I missed the penalties that popped up then. Ant's just pitted. I think Airways 3 seconds, Amar 3 seconds. Rick now back in the lead. He's got almost a 7-second gap to Pink. 6.5, 7-second gap to Pink. Bobo on the oldest tyres of that group's on the back of Pink. Sammy's still in P4. Not a million miles away from Bobo, but he's got Oliver behind him, 7 lap fresher tyres. Strategy is going to be key here. It really is going to be key. Pink no longer has the fuel light flashing. Does anyone else? No, they do not. On board with Oliver now as he's gaining on Sammy. Will he be able to make a move on this straight, or is Sammy going to pit this lap? Sammy's in the pits. Kieran's in the pits. That frees everybody up behind. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Airways is in the wall. He's in the pits. He's got wing damage. And a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And a pit and quit penalty as well. He's getting SLP loss for that. Wow. So both Williams out. Both Williams out, and both of them choosing to quit themselves. Yeah, not great for the Williams team. But Rick's still holding his own at the front. Bobo has lost touch of Pink. 2 lap older tyres, and Pink's just sort of pulled away. Both burning as much battery as each other, but yeah, Bobo not able to hold on to the back of Pink and stick with him. Oliver losing a couple of positions there. Oh, it looks like chaos. It looks like chaos. I think Oliver's just lost. Oh, there you go. GRL well anyway as Span. Whiffles in the wall, and he's retired on track. That is not good. You will be getting a penalty for that. Absolute joker. Well, anyway, has he got any damage? Because he was obviously involved in that. Doesn't appear to have any damage, but he can't keep it on track. So, yeah, he's either his tyres are gone or he's got rear wing damage. His car's all over the place. He's still going though. He's sticking with it. Oliver now appears to be ghosted. Looks like he's disconnected. I've just fired him an invite. Not great. Flicks up 6 places. So he started P10 this round. He started last round P10, and last round he won. In P4 at the moment, still a long way to go in this race. 17 laps to go. We're only just over the halfway point. JJ's going for it. JJ looks to be getting the move done. And JJ is through. Now, with fresher tyres, has he got anything to chase down Ball Boy? 6.5 seconds, too much of a gap. Oliver Richie's left the session. Try and get him back in. Again. He's tumbling down the order, so he won't be happy when he joins. Oh, and all over the back of Glock though. Not able to make a move down the straight though with DRS. Unless he goes for a late one. No, of course, but not quite. Will he be able to make a move with the second helping the DRS? Kieran up past Dan. That's an overtake I didn't think I'd see. Glock just sticking to his racing line, not even defending the inside there. And minor lock up. Harold up past well anyway. That gap at the front's coming down now. Them hards are the better tyre to be on. Rick now struggling and losing time. It's come down by about 0.6 in the last 10 seconds. And up past Glock into turn one. Bit of a lock up, didn't know if he was going to hold it, but he has. And he'll have DRS as well for this second run. Glock had a look, thought about it, but thought better of it. The gap at the front now down to 3.1 seconds. 15 laps to go. 14 wants to cross the line. Field starting spread. Rick's pitted. So he's definitely on that 2-stop. I think Pink will probably have to pit as well. So Rick's gone hard, medium, hard. Is he coming out ahead of JJ? No, he's not. He's behind him. He's behind Flicks. He's behind Armar. He's ahead of Ant. Glock pitted. Sammy's pitted. But let's see what happens now with Pink and Bobo. Do any of them react? Wouldn't surprise me if Bobo did, being on the older tyre anyway, go for that undercut again. But he's 9 seconds behind Pink. He's out of this battle at the front. Oh, he's out of the battle for the lead. Got Flicks in. Pink, Bobo, JJ, Almar staying out. Rick up past Ant. Sorry, you were already past Ant. He's going for the move on Almar. And he's got it done into turn 1. He'll have a second help in the DRS as well down this straight now. I've got to say, it's been great management from Rick. He qualified second, and I'll read the message from the Tier 1 chat. This is word for word. What the fuck is this? How the shit am I P2? I feel terrible on this track. And here he sits as your net race leader comfortably. Go on, Rick. Pink's in the box. Is Bobo pitting? He's not. Bobo stays out. JJ stays out. Rick is into P3. Amar P4. Ant P5. Where does Pink come out? He might be taken by Maritz here. Or it'll be close. No, he'll hold on. He'll hold on that. But yeah, Rick's now 4 seconds off the lead of the race after making his second stop. The two ahead of him haven't made theirs yet. Insane. Insane pace from Rick, to be fair. He's been brilliant. He's been absolutely faultless. Dan's just pitted as well. He's on fresh tyres, not too far behind Colin. He's got Kieran for company, which he won't like. He definitely won't like. Rick is already now past JJ. Just 2.6 seconds behind the lead of the race again. And that's coming down, yeah, corner by corner. Was 2.6, it's now 2.2, 2.1, 2, 1.9. It's flying down that time. Bobo has, missed the opportunity of any pit stop now. He's going to be a sitting duck. And up past Almar. Oliver's just pitted. I'll be back in just a second. So Bobo's pitted now. He's come out 5.5 seconds behind Harold. Rick back in the lead, over 5 seconds ahead of Pink now, who's P2. Ant pitting. Flicks on the back of Bobo. Bobo's got fresher tyres though. Flicks will have DRS. Nine laps to go. Apologies guys, it's not been the most exciting of races, but we get these sometimes. Mexico's one for it, and Zandvoort's the other. Sammy and Well Anyway fighting there. So Pink's got 2 lap fresher tyres. This lap he must be pushing. He's brought that gap down by 3 tenths. Almost 4 tenths. Kieran picking up a 3-second penalty there. Running with the closest battle on track at the moment, which is Sammy and Well Anyway. Well Anyway with DRS now. Sammy going defensive. Well Anyway sticking to the racing line, taking that position. He's up into P11. Ant chasing down Armar Red. Kira made it past Dan as well with the 3-second penalty, but 10 seconds behind the car ahead. Pink 5 seconds behind Rick. 5 seconds. JJ, Moritz, Harold, their tyres must be absolutely screaming now. Still 7 laps to go. Dan back past Kieran. Second opener DRS as well. Pink's pulled half a second in to Rick. Only 6 laps to go now. Don't think he's closing quick enough. Bobo is all over the back of Harold. He's got Flicks with him as well. See what happens down this straight now. And Bobo just breezes past. Flicks follows him through. Harold now down to P7. How many stops has Harold done? Is it just the one? Yeah, Harold, JJ and Moritz only ones on 1 stoppers. And I'll be honest, I feel like it's going to screw. Still a lot of laps left. So Bobo and Flicks have put 2 seconds into him already. Harold's got his teammate Glock all over his ass. That gap at the front has come down from 5 seconds to now 3.3, 3.4. Five laps to go. Glock up past Harold. Glock up to P7. After, I tell you what, after serving his drive-through, his position changes. He's back where he was. So after serving his drive-through penalty for a jump start, that's not too bad. 5 laps to go, he's back where he was. Harold's next problem is Ant. Pink's got the gap down to 2.6. I think JJ is safe. I think JJ is safe where he is. I know he's on older tyres, so unless they completely fall off, but he's got 7 seconds to Moritz, and then another 3 seconds to Bobo, so I think JJ is safe with 4 laps to go, unless his tyres blow up. The Pink Rick battle, I think, is going to come down to the last lap. I think the last lap is where it's going to happen. Dan's still ahead of Kieran, closing in. He's closed in by what, just about over 2 seconds to Sammy. Kieran's now back past Dan. Dan's still with 95% battery. Come on, Dan, burn your fucking battery. 2.2 at the front. I'm looking at Flicks because Flicks is your current championship leader after winning round 1. He's half a second behind Bobo, who is your current tier 1 champion. Has he got enough to make a move into turn 1? He's not. I'd say Bobo's running low wings there. The way he held that, and up past Harold now. Harold's done 20 laps on these hards. These must be ready for the bin. Yeah, they must be ready to explode at any point. Has he stuck with a one stop? He has, hasn't he? He has. Harold stuck with a one stop. We've got yellow flags. It's a McLaren. I think it's mechanical getting out of the way of the lead too. Yeah, it is. It is. It's nothing to worry about. But Pink's just got that gap below 2 seconds now. Oh, CV Gold picking up 3 seconds. I think Glock picked one up as well then. Yeah, Glock 3 seconds. CV Gold 3 seconds. Kieran's got 6. And Almar's got 3. 2 laps to go. Here we go. Pink still closing that gap down to 1.7. Bobo is all over the back of Moritz, but still 6.5 seconds, 6.8 behind JJ. I think JJ might be safe for a podium here, like I say, unless his tyres completely explode. Yeah, he is. JJ is safe here. Gap to Bobo's 7 seconds now. Moritz is holding him up. I think JJ has Moritz to thank there for that. Definitely. He's held him up massively. Pink's in DRS. What did I say? It come down to the last lap? What do I know? It's penultimate lap. I don't think he'll get close enough this lap to make any move. I think if he's going for a move, it will be the final lap. Bobo's up past Moritz. Flicks is going to try and follow him through. He goes round the outside of Moritz at turn 1. Does. Nicely done. Follows Bobo through. See, Pink now with DRS. What does he do? He's burning. No, he's not. No, he's not. But he's close for this run down the straight now. Now let's see what happens. Rick's got 100% battery though. Is that going to be enough? Rick trying to break the slipstream. Pink's going for it. He's going for it round the outside into turn 1. He's got it done. He takes P1 on the final lap. I know what I'm talking about. And Pink will have a second helping of DRS there just to help secure it. Rick still with more battery, but all the tyres now. Bobo's closing on JJ quickly. Glock up past Moritz now. The lads who've stared out on the old hards are just getting swallowed. Moritz down to P7. Harold down in P10. Oh, Moritz now P8. But it's looking like Pink has taken the win. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it after the way that race went. I thought that was Rick's. I thought Rick had it in the bag, only 2 lap offset on tyres. I thought Rick had that, but what a job. What a race, Pink Eye. Well done, mate. Last lap of the race, taking the win. JJ, 3-second gap to Bobo. He looks to be securing P3 with just a one-stop strategy. I'd say that's yeah, brilliant for JJ. Absolutely brilliant strategy for JJ, but everybody else who's tried the one-stop, it's not quite worked out for. Bobo P4, Flicks P5, Ant P6, Moritz P7, Glock taking P8 after his penalty. Also serving a drive-through as well. So, great job, Glock. Harold P9, Almar P10, Well Anyway P11, Sammy P12, Dan P13, Kieran P15 after his penalties, Oliver P14, CV Gold, cross the line in P16 and Mechanical P17. So, now for the podium interviews. As Glock says, insane comeback, I'll take that. Pace was on for P3, P4. They just balled it. Yeah, it happens sometimes, mate. Obviously, not the start you wanted, but absolutely brilliant comeback from there. But yeah, confirmation there. Pink taking the race win. Rick P2 with the fastest lap. JJ P3. Bobo, current Tier 1 champion, only P4. Flicks, again, started P10, only P5 this time. Last week he won it from P10. But yeah, great race. Some difficult moments to commentate on. Obviously, track starts to spread out, no safety cars and nothing, so we end up with a few DRS trains, etc. But I mean, the race win was decided on the last lap of the race, so we can't ask for any more than that. I'll just fire invites out to the podium sitters. We'll get them into the party and we'll have a quick chat with them. So we had JJP3, Rick P2, and Pink P1. Fire the invites out, we'll give them a moment to join. I'll just run and grab a drink before everyone does join. Hello.
Yo.
Who've we got? We've got everybody. It seems weird, Pink joining parties. But yeah, we'll start with P3 JJ. Going obviously alternate strategy massively there with a one stop. How did you feel? Personally, it's a track I wouldn't even attempt a one stop. I think the tyre was way too high, but you seem to make it work. Obviously, no safety cars and nothing benefited you, so that is all down to you and tyre management.
Yeah, well, early on, I noticed everyone around me, apart from Bobo, they were running higher wings. So I thought, right, the first like 5-6 laps, just sit in the traffic, and then go longer. Because then I think I went like 4 or 5 laps longer than some other people. And then when I came out, because the hards are double step harder here as well, so I thought if I can do 13 on the mediums, I can do 26 on the hard. So. But what was important was when I come down that straight and there was like a 5-car battle in front of me, and I think I got 4 of them in one hit. And then once I got through the traffic, and then I realised everyone was two-stopping, I just chilled out. Really, well, not chilled out, but just kept the gap.
Kept it clean.
Yeah. There's no point fighting Rick and Pink because it was pointless. Because I was never going to keep up with them, and if anything, I'd have crashed. So
yeah,
it was just look after the tyres. And the thing is, Bobo had to pit and all, because I got his gap down from like 6 seconds to 2.7, so he had to pit. I'm happy, mate. Not gonna lie, first race that I've had properly in fucking months. And
do you know what? I something I've picked up on there is you saying it's pointless me trying to stick with them because I'd have crashed. Now, if you go back a couple of seasons, you'd have tried keeping up with them and you'd have crashed.
Yeah, I've learnt from my mistakes. I ain't doing that again.
No, it's nice to see, mate. Obviously, Apologies. I didn't expect. I didn't expect to see many ones. So I thought I'd see a couple try it if there was a safety car. I really did not expect to see full green flag race and someone attempt to one stop.
Well, them tyres on lap 13, they went off that lap, and Pink's went off the lap before because I was catching him like fucking crazy. Mine went off as well, and then I was like, right, I've got a box.
Well, you
I
could
mean,
see the deltas between people. Obviously, the field spread massively, and then you could see the times just changing,
yeah,
and yeah, it was a bit of a weird one to try and keep up with. Where some people going for the two stops, some going for the one, some like Rick starting on the hards. Obviously, the
By the
alternate
way,
strategy.
sorry to interrupt there. That is some fucking drive, Pink, to catch him. That's ridiculous.
I don't think he wants to comment until we get to him, but
Alright,
yeah.
we'll do that. Anyway, thanks, Clay. Yeah, that was a good race. Well done, you two. Smashed it.
Cheers, bud. Yeah, great race, JJ, mate. Well done. Well deserved podium. Great drive. Yeah, on to Rick now. I've got I feel a little bit deflated for you.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
Exactly. That's
Nah.
that's what I'm trying to get is starting on the hard tires. You said yourself you didn't expect to qualify that high.
No, definitely not.
But starting P2, you opted for the harder tires.
Yeah, I had a feeling more people were gonna do that, but apparently not. So.
No, I think there were 4 on the grid that did. And the other 3 were in the back half.
Well, the thing is, I do not like this track in the slightest. So, to even qualify that high, I was very surprised, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So I tried something different because I was like, okay, quali was just a fluke. I'm gonna fall away anyway. So let's try something different. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I lost the position, I think, to Glock.
He had a
In
drive
first
through,
lap.
didn't he?
Yeah, he had a
Yeah.
jump start, so yeah, he just went for it at the start.
Yeah, so I mean, because I didn't have high expectations, I just wanted to do something different. And I mean, for the majority of the race, it worked out because once Pink and Bobo started struggling on the mediums, just like JJ, I just started catching them very quickly. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It felt decent. But yeah, it's a bit annoying that I lost the lead on the final lap.
The
But
final lap. Look,
I mean, great drive to Pink, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, I am
I
sweating.
I don't want to be that guy, Rick, and I don't want to make you overthink it, but I was quite surprised that when Pink pitted on the mediums, you pitted like a lap or 2 laps later. You didn't. I thought you'd have left it longer.
On the hards, you mean?
Yeah, when you were on the hard, sorry, he was on the mediums.
Yeah.
That first stint, and I think that one lap could have been the difference. You'd have had a 1 lap fresher hard at the end.
I don't know.
It obviously, that's hindsight. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
it
the other side.
it confused me that you pitted as early as you did on that first hard tire.
Well, at that point, the tires didn't feel amazing anymore.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Obviously, I don't know how you're feeling it in the car,
No.
but just from my point of view, I thought you'd have took it another lap or 2 after. But
No, fair enough. No, the tires didn't feel amazing anymore, and I think if I did stay out one more lap, I think in the second stint, Pink would have been closer to me.
yeah.
And he was catching me anyway, because, overheating tires at the end. So. Yeah,
It's
no, I
one
mean,
of them tracks where you
yeah.
tyre wear and tyre temperatures are such a vital part of it.
Yeah, I mean, I struggled less with, rear grip than I thought I would. But yeah, I mean, overall very happy. Just surprised. And I mean, again, great drive to pink. I mean, that's yeah, that's insane. So, yeah.
I've got to say, moving on, I have to say it's a champion's drive. That it is a champion's drive. To fall behind in the first stint, lose so much time, but not lose his head. Keep it cool. Keep just plodding along. Stick to the strategy that he decided on at the start, and then take it on the last lap. That's a champion's drive, Pink.
That wasn't my strategy.
All right, shit on everything I said. Cheers, mate. Nice one.
Rick was doing what I did to Bobo last season. So I knew if I'd stayed out, he would have got me. So I had to pit. And I came out. I think I was behind 3 or 4 cars from Rick, and it was about 8 seconds at that point, and I was like, nah, not doing this. And then I got past JJ. It was about 6 seconds. JJ held me up for like a whole second on that lap. I was fuming.
I know you was, mate.
I got past JJ. It was 6 seconds. I was like, all right, lock in. Yeah, just did it.
Yeah, just that's it. Yeah.
That was it.
You know, I
Just
had a
locked
6
in.
second gap, but yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there was a point where I saw the gap coming down, and I was watching it, and I said, this is going to come down to a last lap battle. And then I saw you right behind him, penultimate lap, and I'm thinking, is he going for it now? I think it's early. And then you waited, and I thought, here we go. And yeah, that was it. Once you got him on that straight, I don't think there's pretty much any chance of you losing that from there.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great drive from Rick. I don't know what happened to Bobo either. He just seemed a bit off the pace today. JJ, brilliant as well.
Cheers, buddy. To be honest, I don't know why I'm talking, but it was one of them ones where I was in so much traffic. I had to commit to a one stop. I didn't want to be in the pack like all race. I didn't want that. So, yeah.
You did a one stop?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Nice.
That's why you guys finished so fucking far in front of me, because
Fair enough.
I'm doing 1 minute fucking 19s and 20s. You guys are doing 16s or 17s, whatever you're doing. So that's what I said. I thought, right, I'm going to try and hold you up for a little while, because I was running relatively low wings, to be fair. So, and then yeah, it's nice to be back, boys, and be a bit competitive, you know.
There was only 3 drivers that did a one stop. JJ on the podium. I think the other 2 finished 10th and 11th.
That's what I mean. If you're high enough up the grid and you get past people and they boxed early enough, you can get away with it. And I did, so.
Yeah, great drive. Yeah, great drive. Obviously, risky strategy, JJ, I've got to say. But
it was, especially when you're coming up against behind 5 cars on the straight and your fucking arsehole goes, mate.
But
and I'm not going to mention names who was in them, and I didn't want to go in side by side. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, is that Flicks by any chance?
not saying a word.
No, I'll be honest. Flicks is a driver I enjoy watching now. He used to make me nervous doing comms, but he's exciting to watch now, and he's a damn sight better than he was. And he were a bit unfortunate today, actually, but. Yeah, I think he started P10, finished P5.
That's good.
Last week he started P10 and finished P1.
That's ridiculous.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting season. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to doing comms. Next week. What's happening next week? I am working away, so I have to hope I'm back in time to do comms for Tier 1. I will be missing F2.
What's the track?
Yeah,
Silverstone.
Silverstone next week.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, thank you. You feel the same as me.
I enjoy it, mate.
It's a great track, but it's a DRS train.
The two tracks I hate on the whole calendar are this one and Holland. I absolutely hate Zandvoort. I think it's the worst track on the game.
I despise this track, but I
Hey.
got to set up late on.
Be careful
and it
what you're
worked.
saying about Zandvoort, alright?
No, I'm dissing the track, not the people.
Just
love
joking.
you, Rick.
No need to go that far.
All right then, prick.
Right. Now I have to get a nickname for you. God damn it.
Oh, there's plenty, mate. I'll DM you.
Oh, thank you very much, lads. Cheers for joining us. Cheers to everyone who's tuned in and commented. Appreciate all the comments. Everyone getting involved. Join us Sunday. We'll be racing earlier Sunday. It'll be 6 p.m. Because the IRL F1 is at Mexico. So we'll be kicking off Tier 3 earlier. It'll be 6 o'clock. Join us there. We'll see you then.